Hey, fire signs, how's it going? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out True Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you are returning, welcome back. Definitely a great message, to say the least, for you guys for your weekend message of August 23rd, 24th, and 25th. With that, let's get started. So we're going to start off with Aries. So longer message for you guys. So I'm just going to do this as quick as possible so I don't keep you guys. I feel like what the overall message is kind of where you guys are in this space of right now. You're kind of like, do I stay or do I go? You know, especially with the Eight of Cups. A lot of you are looking towards the future. You're not paying attention to the past anymore, but there's still a bit of you that are deciding, you know, did I make the right decision to leave? Did I make the right decision to walk away? And I feel like Spirit's just coming through and saying, you know what, you're on a new path right now. So everything that you used to be in alignment with, you're not in alignment with that anymore. You've changed, and that's okay. You've grown, and that's an amazing thing to do, is to pick yourself up when you've been on the bottom. You know, not a lot of people can say that they've been able to pick themselves up and just walk out of situations. But I feel like you guys were able to do that. You were able to take yourself out of something, and now looking back, you're like, did I make the right decision? And I feel like Spirit's just coming through and saying you had to do what you had to do for you. So you're on a new path, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, guys, I'm just putting the music on. You had a choice to make. You had an offer to make with the Two of Wands, and you made that choice. You made that offer. So some of you are going down this path right now where you feel like you're finally going through those challenges. You're finally going through the obstacles, and maybe you didn't think that it would be as hard as it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I feel like you do have two choices. You can make a choice to go back where you've always been, or you can choose to go a different path and go into something new. And I feel like a lot of you are. I feel like a lot of you are moving into something better. You're taking the offers that are coming towards you with the Seven of Pentacles. You're making choices. You're making decisions. I feel like some of you need to pay attention to how much you're spending. Some of you need to decide things about your career. What do you want to do for work? Where do you want to go with that? Do you want to leave one job, go into a next? You could be getting a promotion this weekend. But it's all about opening your eyes right now. Like, we have the Ace of Cups coming up. So you have a choice right now, Aries, to say to yourself, like, what do I want to fill this cup up with? Do I want commitment? Do I want love? Do I want happiness? Like, what do you want in your cup? And you have to send that to the universe so the universe can bring that back to you. But this is about connections, guys. There's lots of connections coming, but you've got to be the emperor right now. You've got to put out to the universe exactly what you want so the universe can bring it towards you. You got to be the bigger person in some situations, even be unstoppable. But this is also talking about being really determined, really confident where you're setting your horizons. You know, what do you want out of life and where do you want to go? The weekend is the best time to decide that, because the weekend you can take a break and think about what it is that you want. You have offers coming, commitments coming with the Page of Cups. But again, you've got to be motivated to go after that. You're going to have the answers, Ace of Swords, and the clarity you need. But again, you've got to ask yourself, what is going to bring me emotional fulfillment? What is going to bring me the happiness that I need? Be content with what you have at the moment, but don't stop looking for more. Don't stop wanting more. I just feel like where you guys are going over this weekend is lots of choices that need to be made, lots of decisions that need to be made. You need to ask yourself, if you're happy where you are, if you're not, how can you change it? That's what I got for you, Aries. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Moving on to Leo. I feel like you're in this place, Leo, where someone could be stealing something from you. I don't necessarily mean it's money. It could be. But with the Seven of Swords coming up, I feel like they could just be taking advantage of you. They could just be coming in and out, trying to make you happy some days, and then they're stressing you out next days, and then they're pissing you off next days. And I mean, you're just surrounding by this person. You're just not yourself. And I feel like Spirit's coming through and saying, you know, you can stay in this energy, or you can choose to take the life lesson that you learned and walk away. You don't need to put up with anything that doesn't bring you happiness. So sometimes walking away from situations is the best thing you can do, Leo. Especially if people are taking advantage of you. You guys are in this new place with the Empress coming up. This is talking about, you know, you building on what it is that you guys want. This is doors opening. This is pregnancy. You could find out you're pregnant, find out someone else around you is pregnant. If that doesn't resonate, then it's definitely just the doors are opening around you, and you need to take those opportunities that are coming and really grow with them. You've got to be independent, Queen of Swords. You've got to know your value. You got to know your worth. You got to be bold. You got to be fierce. You got to go after what you guys want. Ace of Wands. You got to bring that power back into your life. You got to know you've got potential. But this is going to take you following your heart this weekend, following your gut. If something's off, if you're being around someone or hanging out with someone and they're just feeding you all the lines in the whole book, and you just know that this person's not coming from a place of, commit, like, I don't even know if it's commitment, just something inside of you tells you that this person's not for you, you need to listen to that. And, maybe it could just be you being scared, but it's you knowing what you need and what you don't need. And really, I just keep hearing really listening to yourself this weekend, because you've come too far to allow someone's lies and deceit keep you stuck. Sometimes walking away has nothing to do with the other person and more to do with where you are in alignment with the universe. All right. So hopefully that helps you guys. So Sagittarius. So I feel like the message for you guys is this. You're in this place where you've been really looking at the past. You are too busy looking at the past to notice what's in front of you right now. You are too busy looking at the past that now you are starting to miss out on new offers. You're starting to miss out on new opportunities. And Spirit's kind of coming down and saying, like, you can make this choice and stay where you've always been and be miserable and not be at your highest, place of vibration. Or you can let this go with the Judgment. Continue to learn from this life lesson and not make the same mistakes that you have made in the past. But there's something about karma here. There's something about needing to let go and realizing that people are going to make their own mistakes, to each their own, just like you make your own mistakes. But this is a higher up Hierophant. This is you reaching out to Spirit, reaching out to the universe, reaching out to God, praying, meditating, whatever you need to do to open your heart to the universe, open your mind to the universe, because it wants to be there for you. It wants to help you. Queen of Wands talks about you guys needing to be bold right now. You guys needing to set healthy boundaries over the weekend. You need to own your power. I feel like you guys do know what you want. And I feel like half of you are working towards what you want. But the other half of you, you're afraid of change. You're afraid of commitment. You're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of walking into the unknown because you're unsure about it. And Spirit's just coming through and saying, you know what? There comes a time and a place where you need to realize that some of the greatest things happen when you're uncomfortable. Some of the greatest relationships happen when two people come together and they want the same things. You shouldn't have to fight for a spot in someone's life. It should just it should be equal. And if it's not equal, then you're not in the right relationship. All right. So I don't know who those messages is for, but that's what I have for you guys for the weekend of the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Take care, and I'll see you guys next weekend.